Hi guys, well before we start on the short nail series I thought I'd do a little nail prep video because nail prep is very important for your gel to stick around. So a lot of you will know this, but some of you may be beginners and not know it, so I'll just go through it a bit. So I just did a video with glitter. Unfortunately, I did wash my hands, but some of the glitter has still remained. So anyway, that's important to make sure your hands are cleaned, washed and dried. And you can use alcohol before as well, which is a good idea. I use it afterwards. You can use it before and afterwards. Anyway, so first thing we want to do after we know that they're clean is to shape your nails as you wish them to be, with no more than a 180 grit file. And having said that, 180, the higher the grit, the milder it is on your nails. So now I've got nothing to, my nails are atrocious. So there's nothing really to, as far as shaping is concerned, because there is no shape. They're terrible, really bad. It's genetics. I can't do anything about it. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's the first thing you do. You shape it using, your hand file, emery board, whatever you want to do, but don't use anything stronger, as I said, of the 180 grit. So, yeah. So after that, then you want to push the cuticles back to clean up the nail plate. You want to clean up the nail plate as much as you can, because any little tiny bit of skin there is going to make the gel polish come off, and it's not good. So I've got quite sensitive cuticles, unfortunately, so for me, I like a wooden stick. I find using anything other than that just hurts, but you can use things like your dedicated metal cuticle pusher, and there's a smaller version, and there's all sorts of things you can use, but for me it's the old orange wood stick. So all you do is press them, and for me I have to be extra careful because otherwise it does hurt. You just press them back. If you feel any pain, back away. Or any discomfort, just back away. But push them back, mainly towards this way, but I go all the way just to be sure. Push them back, and you'll probably feel with the cuticle stick, with the orange wood stick, you'll feel that it sort of won't be so flush there, it won't be so smooth. So that's the stuff that we'll be getting rid of. Dead skin, cuticle. But we'll push those back. Some really push in even deeper, but I don't like to do that. I can't do that with my nails, no way, because that would just hurt like hell. So I just push back. I'll just start off with my thumb there. And again, for taking off the dead skin, there are numerous things you can use, things like that. Cut it. That tool, this tool, that tool. There's another tool there, making sure that you're in the picture. And this tool's lots of tools you can use. I sometimes use this one. Actually, sometimes I use the end of this too. That can be, as long as you're controlled with it. You can scrape away with that too. And I just play with different things, to be honest. I've played with this one too. That does have a sharp edge. So I don't really have much cuticle to take off. For some reason I don't get much rubbish, much dead skin around there. But I'm scraping that off there. See if I can see it there, but you probably can't see it even no matter how close I bring it. Let's make sure you're in shot there. I can see it there. So you just scrape that all away. Dead skin there. See that there? Blow it off there. There's definitely some there, but there's not a lot, but there's definitely some there. It wasn't that long ago I pushed the cuticles back. So, and just brush away if it gets too mucky and what's going on there. Give it a brush. You know, to do this properly, it takes more than, you know, I love to do a good job of it, so I won't go through all of it, but you basically, when you push that skin back, you get to see the dead skin, all this white rubbish. You want this off. You see all that? Sorry, get you into shot here. If you want to push it a bit more, you just blow that. You gently with one of these. If you've got sensitive cuticles like me, you'll know what it's like. It's a pain. See, as I push more of that stuff is coming in. And you just scrape it away. I don't know. Go back to this tool, there's a bit on the end there. Again, scraping all that away so it's just all nice. And so we'll just pretend that that's all off. That's not all off, and I would do that to all my nails, basically, for the pushing back of the cuticles. Now, this is a bit controversial. The nipper. I don't use it, especially with my sensitive cuticles. Some people like it. If I've got any hangnail or any particular reason I do need it to get really close to, well, there you go, there's a bit of a hangnail there. So I don't mind using it for hangnail like that when there's a bit, because otherwise if you tear it, you could bleed, whereas I don't mind using that for these, but these would probably make me bleed. They can make people bleed if you're not using them very, very carefully. So when it comes to getting rid of the cuticle, I don't use the nippers personally, but you know, each to their own. So, you know, so as I said, we'll pretend that I've done all that, and then after you've done that, you want to, by the way, this is another good tool too, this pointy pumice stone thing. I like this too for getting rid of cuticle. Like maybe what I did before, I like, you know, I was using this one, which is a stronger one, but as I said, there's many things you can use, but I also like this, but secondary after one of these other tools when it comes to taking off the dead skin. So if they were all done with this tool that I was just using, after I pushed the cuticles back with the orange wood stick and then this with the cuticle, then I would do the pumice stone to finish off. Go all around there. This is not sharp, and it's sharp, but it's, you know, it's not, I feel comfortable with this. One of the most comfortable things. I think they have these in, yeah, I bought these from Amazon, packs of 6 or something. Pumice stone things. So that's what I would do with all the nails. And then, yeah, I would after that exfoliate, buff away any remaining crap on my nails. So I would use probably a 240 then to just, oh, that's 180 for this side. I've got that written down there so I know what's what on the 240 on this side. So then you want to just take the shine off the nail, nothing more, just take the shine off the nail. and you'll see the difference between shine and not shine. That's all you want to do. So 240 is good for that. This is before you put your polish on. And then you can check more if you want to do more with the nipper, or you see something else, you can go for it. It's up to you. For me, as I said, I don't do much with the nipper there. So we'll just pretend that they're all done. And then after that, you'll wipe your nails down with some alcohol. And then don't touch anything else. You're ready for gel polish then. So just wipe them all down. Don't put any oils, no cuticle oils. The last thing we do after we do everything, after a gel polish is put on and everything's put on, at the very, very, very end we use that. So we'll just pretend they're all done. That one's the one I did. It's all, as you can see, because the shine's taken off, it looks a bit chalky, but that's the way it should be. But after the alcohol, it wouldn't look chalky anymore. It would be looking without that whitish. So that's just your manicure, your basic manicure. You can do this with a nail drill if you want to. However, personally, I have a nail drill which I use, but for this basic type of work, I just use as I did here. So anyway, so that's in preparation for gel work, and for anything you're going to put in your nails, you've got to make sure you've got a nice canvas, a nice flat, smooth canvas. Okay, guys, thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.